Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Insurgence Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is part 36. In this episode we are here with Mega, Delta, Typhlosion. And I need to say that quickly, right at the start of the episode, because this episode is going to be devoted to this Pokemon, okay? I've waited so long for Reboot to get this Mega Evolution. We're spending this whole episode just using it everywhere we can. But at the end of last episode we did make it to this new town, or should I say city, Amphrite City. But we have it to explore, we have encounters to get, and I think there's even a couple of routes that come off of this city, which means potential encounters from there as well, so a lot to do. But first up, we're going to speak to this person. I went travelling in that cave to the south, but there wasn't much interesting there. Sure, there were a few pretty crystals. I love crystals. But the cave just kinda ends. Does it though? You wouldn't be telling me if it did. There's nothing interesting down there. It's a shame. It's such a... There is definitely something down there. There is 100% something down there. Saying Straw will make you a deal. I've always been interested in the myth of Jin. Yeah, you told me this. I don't know what Jin... I don't know what you want. Alright, so this... Right, this area to the south, I am never getting in this Pika Taxi again, by the way. Because when I was messing around pressing buttons, wondering how to get out of it, I did actually make a slight mistake, which I'll get to a little bit later. But I pressed a bad button. And it had an effect, not a major effect, but, well, thankfully not a major effect, but it interfered. Either way, Amphrite City, we did not get an encounter in Amphrite City, I don't think. We made it to the city, spoke to, like, one household of people, and then found the Pokemon Center and called it an episode. So, with Reboot in front, let's go ahead, surf on this water, and get ourselves an Amphrite City encounter, which is going to be a choice. I don't think it's a question. There's a Delta on my screen. I'm 100% going for the Delta. I have to. So, I'm going to Thunder Wave you, and we are going to Moonblast the Avalugg. I feel like I could double up on the Avalugg and get rid of it really quick, if it has Sturdy. But if it doesn't have Sturdy, I don't want to, you know, mess anything up. So, Christy actually outspeeds Mega Delta Typhlosion, which is kind of insane. That's actually insane. The outspeeds. Aqua Tail does some good damage. Recover happens. Recover doesn't matter too much. I'm going to just click Thunder Wave again, because it will just waste a turn. And then I can just go ahead and Moonblast the Avalugg, get that out of the way. We don't have to worry about getting hit by any other moves or anything like that. And now it's 2 against 1, and we just throw Pokeballs. That didn't do too much damage, meaning that we should be safe. Our special defense from Magius is actually pretty good as well, so I am not too worried. Let's throw this Nuzlocke ball and get ourselves a Delta Magby. Oh, I can throw twice? More games need this. 2 Pokemon, 2 throw attempts. I like this. I like this a lot. And fully paralyzed. Okay, more throw attempts. Go for it. 4 in a row. Really? Okay. Okay. I feel like maybe it could live a... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Screw everything I was about to say. Doesn't matter. We catch it. Nice and easy. Give me this Magby. What are we going to call you? You are a female. You are the Snorkel Pokemon. A Delta species discovered by Uberdot. I might name it that. I don't know. I might name the Delta after... I should have been doing that all along. That would have actually been a really good idea. Oh well. Though it is a water-type Pokemon, it is incapable of breathing underwater and aims to hold its breath longer every day. So, right? Like, that's bad. It has a snorkel. As soon as it goes like a little bit deeper than the snorkel reaches, that Pokemon is screwed. Okay? That's terrible. Either way, let's go ahead and call you... I don't know why, but the name Margaret came into my head. Margaret. Yes, why was I concerned about how I'm spelling that? We're just going to call it Margaret. We're probably never going to get to use it, that's why I'm not too concerned with the names. But there is a cave down here. And at the end of last episode, Nora and the gym leader said I needed to go to a cave. So I don't think I want to go that way just yet. I might get the encounter though. We'll grab all the encounters around first. Alright, can we grab the encounter for this cave nice and easy before we run in here? It might be a really short cave. Yes! Oh, we're getting all the Deltas today. Give me this Delta War Turtle. Which Megastone did I get? Which Delta did I... Ooh. 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 Wait a second. Hold up. Can I go into the bag and actually find out? Because we got one of the starters Megastones. I don't remember which one it was. I think it might have been Venusaur. For Delta Venusaur. So we got a Delta Venusaur, right? But yeah, we got a Delta Venusaur, right? Damn it. Damn it. That's just... Don't get me wrong, I'm still incredibly happy. I'm just annoyed we have the wrong Megastone. That's all. Oh, nasty plot. You're a fighting type. And I think you get Aura Sphere. We're going into Ludicolo, because Ludicolo can live through everything, okay? You're fully paralyzed, that's fine. I'm actually going to go for the Fake Out, just for the tiny bit of chip damage. That did no damage, never mind. We can hit him with a Surf and not worry. Okay. Okay, maybe not worry was the wrong approach. Either way, you know, red health is good. And we catch the Delta Wartortle. That's 2 Deltas right there. I like this a lot. We get some XP. The Ninja Pokemon, Dark Fighting type. Its tail splits to better conceal the back of its shell while it waits for foes. I kinda see that. Its gloves help better channel its inner spirit energy. Does it though? Does it though? What do we want to call the Ninja Wartortle? Oh, you are a Ninja Turtle. Hold up, I just got... Okay, right. Which Ninja Turtle are we naming you? You know, I'm not too concerned, so let's just go ahead... Which was my favorite? Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael... Probably Donatello. Probably. I don't know. Is that even gonna fit? Donatello. Yeah, it'll fit. That'll do. Random Ninja Turtle. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay. And while we're leaving, we see a Spinda. Okay. That's not the Delta I was expecting. Is that... Hold up. Is this actually a thing? Is this... And the Delta Charmander. Meaning, if the next Pokemon I see is what I think it's going to be the Delta Bulbasaur line. So as long as my next Pokemon I see is an encounter, then our Delta Venusaur is going to be useful. That's 100% how it's going to work, okay? Absolutely how that's going to work. I saw somebody in this town selling an egg. I wonder why there are so many shady egg dealers in the region. I've seen one in almost every town of a gym. Except they aren't randomized, so... Oh well. Got a cipher, okay. Last night, I was at a charity ball and I got to meet Yuki. That's Japanese for snow. Wow, I'm so great. You know, from the Elite Four. Oh! Tell me more. She's beautiful. I'm honestly a bit jealous. How can someone be so amazing and talented? Okay, okay. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Admin Giovanni the Wise? Okay, that's a name. Giovanni. Yeah, sure. Never mind then. What? Oh, right. I thought I clicked no. I obviously didn't. I thought not. It's not a story the gym leaders would tell you. It's a Team Rocket legend. Giovanni was a leader of Team Rocket. So powerful and wise, he could use science to influence DNA and create life. Okay, but actually, have you never heard of Team Rocket or Giovanni? You really should read a book. That kind of ignorance is okay. Okay. I see how it is. That's rude. I do know. I just wanted to get told the story, okay? Let me give you a tip in competitive battling. Don't. Or this is good too. If you lose, always blame the RNG. It'll make you look good in the eyes of your opponent and less of a baby, I promise. Yeah. And yet, we all do it every time anyway. So it's never going to change. Because at the end of the day, a Pokemon... While you can't always blame it on RNG, there is definitely an element of luck. There is 100% times when crits do happen, and you can't be prepared for them 100% of the time. So, Would you like to trade Pokemon? I'll trade you my Delta Shuckle for a Bulbasaur. We have a Chikorita. Will that work? They're basically the same thing. Not that I really want a Delta Shuckle anyway. Like, that's one Delta I can definitely live without. You know, I've been, second-guessing the Augur. Please don't tell anyone, it's nothing big. Just, like, little things. You know, not anything big. Like his taxing policies. I mean, you know what? Forget I said anything. Praise him, I love him so much. What are his taxing policies? I'm kind of curious. That piece of junk TV is barely ever on. It's always showing static. There's a constant war between the rain and the engineers who repair it. You'd think they'd just put a roof over it. Of course, the one time per month that it does work, everyone pays rapt attention. Usually when it's on, the messages are important, so we have to see them. Oh. Oh, I see what they did to you. Yeah, that kind of sucks. You kind of fell for it, didn't you? Now you all watch his broadcasts. Dang, you got wrecked. It's nice to sit and relax after a long day of work, you know? Man, I've been terrorizing kids all week, I'm beat. I started reading it and I was like, what? I don't want to say this if that's not what's being said. I thought I was reading it wrong and I was going to say something horrible. Everyone plays and catches Pokemon now, they're just popular again. They're not real fans, just bandwagoners. Honestly, I had that thought when Pokemon Go came out, not gonna lie. Clearly you need to know everything about a thing before you're allowed to be a fan of it. I had those thoughts when Pokemon Go came out, I really did, okay? When it was like just Gen 1 coming out, I was so annoyed. I'm over it now, don't worry. But at the time, I was just like, normies playing my Pokemon games. You know, it happens. You should definitely challenge Calorie while you're here. He might look like a pushover, but he's one tough challenge. Yeah, but is he though? Is he though? With the voice that I gave him, is he though? Hey listen, can you give me a hand? One of my Pokemon, well, it escaped. It ran off into the wild of Route 14. That was a while back. It should be available just in tall grass around there. It was a level 25 Hypno. Wait, I remember this. I'm never gonna go and get it. I don't care what you give me. I hate Hypno, but it was really special to me. There's no other Hypno like that in the wild. No. No, I'm never gonna go find your Hypno. Did I speak to the Umbreon in case I had a goodie? Do you have a goodie? Okay, I think I did speak to it, but just making sure. I'm never gonna go find the Hypno. It probably hypnotized her anyway. I heard the champion of the tournament is this super mysterious figure that only shows up once in a while. The thing is, hardly anyone's beaten the Elite Four, so nobody ever challenges them. I can't wait for somebody to finally get there. Finally, we'll know who the champion is. On live TV! Why is it going to be on live TV, huh? What makes you think that? Casual Aegis Slash, okay. It's okay. You can date me if you want. I'm not a minor. What? How did he know what I was thinking? What is this? What? He's a psychic. Oh, I don't like this place. You know the old Hoenn champion? Steven, I think his name was. I remember reading in some book that he passed away, but a few years ago, I swear I saw someone just like him. Weird, huh? He didn't pass away. He has steel types, which makes him immortal. Living in Amphitrite City is really weird. It rains and it's wet everywhere, but nobody's bothered by it. Like, the property value is ridiculously low here. The floors have leaks, and some roofs do too. It's a nightmare. I just don't get it. Okay. Oh, we got a ghost gem. Okay, that's like 100 Pokeyen. Nice. And you're selling eggs, so no. I don't even know what the eggs are after like the first 3. I literally got the first 3. It was like a Togepi, a Marill, forgotten the other one, and I just stopped. Right, so one of the things that happened when I was pressing a lot of buttons was I accidentally turned on autosave. And that's an issue because I saved to end off the episode, and then I ran around a little bit. Purely because I wanted to grab a screenshot for Mega Delta Typhlosion. You know, this guy right here. Big ol' reboot. And when I was doing that, I went on to the next route and battled like 2 trainers. The first one because I had Swampert in front and didn't realise. The second one I got my screenshot and was happy to call it a day. But I ran up here and picked up a TM and possibly another item if I missed it. Maybe there was an item back here. But the TM that I picked up was Flamethrower. So for anyone that's curious, the TM for Flamethrower is right here. With that out of the way, it does also mean that I cleared out, you know, 2 Pokemon, or 2 trainers on the next route, but thankfully it was nothing exciting. They had a Pachirisu and the other person had something that got one-shot by Delta Typhlosion Mega. It was a flying type, I remember that, so no worries. I tried hiking up Mountain Rose, but it was a nightmare traveling up there. And now they've got a border patrol. And no Ying, what? And no Ying? And no Ying. Am I missing something? And no Ying? What? Am I saying something? Oh, annoying. Ha! 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 We don't... let's not talk about that, okay? That never happened. Either way, Mount Rose Base. So I battled you, I think, and like the woman up here, or something like that. Either way. Oh, and I also dived down there because I was curious to see if it was going to be an extra route. It wasn't. I got a rare candy. I think that was it. So I already kind of explored this point. I'm really annoyed that happened. I don't like the peak taxi. It makes me click the wrong buttons, you know? Alright, so did I battle you? No. Okay, I ran past this one, so at least we have this. Youngster Mitch would like to battle. Sends out Electivire. Oh, okay, so the... Yeah, that's a thing. Thankfully it gets Earthquaked. Giga Impact. At least that means I don't have to worry about a move this turn. So, get Earthquaked. You're gone. You're out of here. You're not living. No one's living in Earthquake from Buff Frog himself, okay? Just not happening. P-Dove. This is gonna look like overkill. That's all I'm gonna say. This is gonna look like absolute overkill. It has to be done, okay? I've waited way too long for me not to click this button every opportunity I have. Look at it. Menacing, intimidating, powerful, beautiful. I'm not talking about the P-Dove, by the way. You know, you might have been confused, but not the P-Dove. Dragonair as well? You know what, we're staying in. Oh! Oh! Can I discharge you? I can. Okay. Oh, you have Calm Mind. Yo, Calm Mind Dragon. Oh, that... I want this Dragonair. I love Dragonair. That's why I was so happy. I'm going to talk about Pokemon Go again. But I was so happy with the Dratini event because I got like 4 shiny Dratinis and I got a shiny Dragonair. I love shiny Dragonair. It's great. So I spoke to you, and you were like, seize the means of production or something like that. I'm not even kidding. Oh, there's a escape rope over here. Okay, okay. We have some weird markings on a wall which symbolize Meloetta, which, actually, now that I think about it, maybe that's going to be a Quartz Flute thing. Are all of these symbols actually going to have like a time when we can get a Meloetta and come back here? Maybe. It's definitely possible. Alright, so what's happening over here? Okay, we have a line. Great. We've been waiting in line for ages. This checkpoint wasn't here a while ago. That nice librarian, Zachary, set it up. I really just want to head up to the mountain already. Okay, okay. Well, why is the nice librarian, Zachary, trying to add checkpoints to an area that's controlled by the Infernal Cult? We've got TM34 Sludge Wave. Not bad. I do want to see if anyone can learn Flamethrower or Sludge Wave, because while I don't think they can, having some Fire-type coverage would be nice. Having some Fire-type coverage would be nice, he says, with his Blaziken right there. I might take Flamethrower over Blaziken. Let's see. 5 base power higher. It can't miss, which is definitely a factor, but it doesn't benefit from bulk up. It not benefiting from bulk up really matters. Really matters, it really does. And then we have Sludge Wave as well. No one can learn Sludge Bomb, but Sludge Wave could be learned by Buff Frog. I kind of like Power Up Punch though, I think that's going to have potential. What is your special attack, Blaziken? 185 is actually higher than my attack. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's annoying. Alright, so let me battle you as soon as... Wait, this is an encounter! Right? Right? I didn't encounter anything else and mess it up, did I? If I do, that's what the comment section is for. Okay, right. Thunderwave. I don't think I encountered anything else and ran from it, but I really completely wasn't... No, I already got my encounter for this room, didn't I? Did I? Oh god, I honestly don't know if I think I stopped paying attention. Oh no. I'm gonna catch it and go check. Honestly, I really don't remember. Discharge. We're gonna throw Nuzlocke balls. Did I even run into any... I ran into the grass to grab the escape rope. I don't think I encountered anything there. Did I encounter a Pokemon and run from it while I was trying to get inside that place with the checkpoint? I don't know. I don't know. If I did, this Pokemon will disappear quickly, don't worry. It's an Aromatisse, I'm really not concerned about getting rid of it immediately if I did mess this up. It devises various scents, pleasant and unpleasant. It emits scents that its enemies dislike in order to gain an edge in battle. Just gonna call it nosy, you know, that'll do. I'm talking about scents. You smell scents from a nose. Wow, great name. Oh, I did battle you? Dang, I really did battle more people than I thought. Okay, I didn't battle you, right. I feel like this checkpoint they've set up on the mountain is an affront to nature. People should be free to go up and down the mountain as they please. Right, so I battled the upper oh, yeah, that's disappearing. I'm about to show you a true Fire-type starter Delta, okay? And it's Mega Delta Typhlosion. Alright? Get wrecked. And then Fennekin? Right, listen, what did I just say about Fire Stars? Get out of here. Out. Leave. Shoo. Shoo. And then Muck. What do we want to fight Muck with? Honestly, I would stay in, but I'm afraid of Mud Bomb. I guess we can just Earthquake it. Oh, this is a good opportunity, actually. Because something that we didn't do was double check what the nature changes to. Supercell. Special attack surges in the rain and darkness. Huh. That makes this Pokemon so good for rain teams. Like, imagine if you had, like, a Politoed with Drizzle, and then you just came into your Thunder Mega Delta Typhlosion. Like, look at that special attack stat. Combine that with Thunder, and a special attack boost because of the rain. Plus it'd be Stab. That's insane. Obviously we don't have that, don't get me wrong. So we can't make the use of that really at all, unless, you know, our opponent sets up Rain. But still, the potential for it makes it an amazing ability. Okay? Just because it doesn't benefit me right now, doesn't mean I don't understand how amazing of an ability it is for the Pokemon. That's actually incredible. Alright, so let's go ahead and double check if we encountered something beforehand, and I honestly just blanked it. Well, if I caught it, I'm pretty sure I'd remember, but honestly, I put nothing past myself, okay? I put nothing past myself. So we got Delta Magby in the town, then we got this in the cave, and then we got this, potentially, as Route 15, unless I messed up. Okay. Well, I will find out in editing, I guess. For now, though, let's go ahead and head back to that cave, I guess. So, in here we go. Oh, this is not an encounter. I know that much. I don't know how I feel about this. It's like a Macago, gruesome tentacles, which I'm not against in a strange way. It kind of intrigues me, but it shouldn't, you know? Wait, so can you climb walls that have the Meloetta symbols? That doesn't sound like that's how it should work at all. That sounds like rock climb. No, that's scary, go away. No, that's scary, go away. Hold up, if I can't run, I'm not playing that game. Nuh-uh. Raw. Okay. 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 That's called getting trolled. I just love how pretty it is in this cave. I just wish we could get further in. It's blocked off by rocks deeper in. By rocks. Like strength? Because if so, that's not too worrying. I don't even know if we have the ability to use strength, to be honest, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Hippopotas. Okay, that's gonna get served. I want to go up against Pokemon that, you know, have weather abilities that benefit my Mega Delta Typhlosion. I wonder how many times I've said that since I've actually had a Mega Delta Typhlosion. Probably a lot. Probably a lot. Worth it though. Alright, so Lantern probably would have been a better idea to go into Swampert, but I kind of just want to see how much Grass Knot does to it. Yeah, that's not a lot, but it's enough so that it'll free hit KO, and honestly, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Because Lantern can't really do anything to me anyway, so it's all good. Oh, wait! I called the Pokemon Lantern instead of Patches for the first time in actual years. Genuinely, it has been years since I have called it Lantern before I've called it Patches. Today is a really strange day for me. I don't know how I feel about myself anymore. Who am I? Where am I? Is the cold getting to me? Oh no. Anyway, some of the Pokemon you can find in here are incredible. I wish I could just catch them all. What Pokemon would you normally be able to find in here? Probably like Diancie and Carbink. That took me way too long to remember it. I always think of Carbink as Diancie Jr. And I think of Diancie as Mega Carbink. So when I have to think of them in the right order with their correct names, it screws me up. It's horrible. It's actually horrible. Either way, Torkoal, get out of here. Get served. You have no special defense. How did you live that? Torkoal. Strong Pokemon, apparently. Got it. Manectric? No. We have speed? Was he trying to roar? He must have been trying to roar. There's no way he wasn't trying to roar. There's no way we outsped a Manectric. Not a chance. Alright, so despite everything they were saying about not being able to go deeper in the cave, there is a very, very clear way down here. Can you stop? Can you not bully my Scizor? Dang! What did Scizor do? Scizor was just trying to run away. What is wrong with you, Electabuzz? You're mean. Get out of here. I have to, like, waste a Hyper Potion and a berry, which is horrible. Wait, do I have a Cherry Berry? I don't even have a Cherry Berry. I can't even waste a berry. I have to use a full heal. What is this? I have to full heal and Hyper Potion? It's probably a really good idea to take Scizor out the front. If that's twice now that it hasn't been able to run from the Pokemon and it's actually been stuck in a situation where things got bad, let's just put a very fast Pokemon in front, like a Delphous Magius, which might be a terrible idea. Or it might lead to me just absolutely destroying Sneasels for fun. You know, either works. Oh, and there's a full heal right here. I got my full heal back. Never mind, I'm okay now. It's all good now. What an incredible place, eh? I love coming down here to relax and just admire the crystals. Oh. Understandable. Wailord. We have Freeze Dry, and I wanted to use it, so yes. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Why couldn't you have gone for Water Spout? Why? I was so expecting Water Spout when I was like, it's gonna do nothing to me, and then you do that? Just destroyed me, dang. I have to swap out immediately, what is this? It's a good thing that I have a Water-type counter. I love this Pokemon. Don't know if you can tell. Don't know if you can tell, but I really like having this Mega Delta-type version. I need to stop. It's time to stop. Cue Filthy Frank Beam. Okay. Rubies, diamonds, pearls, goodies. Even Metamorphous, Sedimentary, and Igneous Rocks. Yay. Said those in the wrong order. Oh well. Dang. Oh. Oh, so while it is blocked off by rocks, we can get through because we have Tesseract. Ah, okay, okay. Can you stop, wild Pokemon? I just want Tesseract or whatever. Okay. What button did I set it to? T? Y? Okay, Y. I don't know what T is, but I clicked it. Tesseract. Oh, okay, so all Tesseract does is it just removes the other rocks. I thought it was going to create a pathway where we were standing. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, what? Well, first of all, we got a full restore, which is nice. So, okay, yeah, that's fine. But we're going this way? Wait, what? Can I Tesseract from here? Hold up. Oh. Well. Guess that works, okay, you know, that's fine. Took me a second there, but okay, I like it, I like it. That's still a disgusting spaghetti monster. Delta Tangler, get out of here. No one wants to see that, okay? No one. Am I gonna be able to run from you? You're not gonna one-shot me, right? I am not risking it. Not a chance. Not a chance. I don't care if you're using U-turn. I can't escape. Can't escape. I feel like I made the right decision. You know? I really do. I know Swampert's a lot slower, don't get me wrong, but I like to be safe. So that was the right decision. Everyone's alive, therefore decision was fine. I don't know if I can use Strength, because I don't know if I have a Pokemon with a move that works for it. Does Power Up Punch work? It doesn't matter. Never mind. Alright. Well then. Let's see what You coming? Oi. This isn't the time to get disobedient, okay? You love traveling with me, then why don't you get down the stairs? Huh? What is this? I don't even get to have my Pokemon with me? What am I gonna do in this battle? I don't have my Pokemon with me. Banera, you win. GG, you beat my Nuzlocke. That's it, guys. It's all over. Oh, wait. What is this? So you show up now? You're only gonna show up if I'm endangered? You know what? Actually, that's okay. That's fine. We can deal with that. You just... Okay. Okay. You definitely... Are you sure you lost your ghost typing? Are you 100% sure you lost your ghost typing? Because that looked pretty suspicious. What is happening here, and why do I still feel like this is the easiest puzzle known to man? What was that? That wasn't even a puzzle. Can we at least add a puzzle? My lord. I like puzzles, okay? Well, strength puzzles. I don't like circuit puzzles, but you know. Oh well. There's not much further. I can see the end of the cave up there. Wait. You two kids, are you the ones who I'm supposed to see? You know, back in my day, you had to be an adult to go on adventures. But then again, you were an adult at 14. Things change, I suppose. Nora? Carlos? Those are your names, right? He wants to know. You might want to be more careful, youngster. That answer was as good as a yes. You might not know me. Oh, you might know of me. Or might not. I don't know who you are. But it doesn't particularly matter who I am. Oh wait, we were told about you. Yeah, we were definitely told to come meet you. I'm silly. Plus, we've been less than cautious in the past, and it didn't end well. I shouldn't be talking to you about this. For goodness sake, you're kids. But I trust Calreef. If he says you're ready, then I won't say who I am. However, I will explain what I stand for. Then, I'm going to give you a parting gift. It'll help, trust me. I work with a very selective group of trainers to guard a very old secret. You see, you're not the only one who's opposed to these cults. When it comes to legendary Pokemon, especially ones like Dialga and Palkia, reality becomes less concrete. Dialga's been known in the past to mess with time, causing events that weren't supposed to happen. But not everything they do is accidental. One Pokemon sits above all others in the Hall of Origin. Arceus gathered some of the strongest trainers from all over the Earth, and even from different times. That bit's pretty cool. To guard its most prized possession. The Bidoof fight. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if, like, the item that changed the world was Mega Bidoof? Oh, please. That would be so great. A crystal. One with enough energy to make and remake worlds. That's pretty good. A crystal. Like the one the Augur has? Had? The one and only. It has unthinkable power. We faked our deaths. We couldn't guard the crystal 24/7 and live publicly. We were to guard it while Arceus sleeps so that no person could ever hold such power. I lied. I pretended I was corrupted and lost, and abdicated the throne of the Aroma region to join them. Stephen Stone faked some bizarre death with his Metagross site. I kind of want to see that. Our leader simply stopped visiting Mount Silver. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, right, I know who that is then. We gave up everything to guard this crystal. Arceus gave us this task. Clearly it was a big deal, and we failed. It wasn't the first August fault, it was ours. He was charming and convincing. The crystal could be used for good, he said. The cults had to go. It was for the best of Tauren. We agreed. Who wouldn't? But then he lost. And now the crystal is shattered, in the hands of humans. Kids. There are forces, one in particular I am thinking of, that could be way more dangerous than the cults should. They get their hands on this crystal. I don't know why I paused there. You two weren't chosen by Pixie Legendaries. Except for the creation Pokemon, the Legendaries of this world were made to serve Arceus and remain loyal to it. The Pixies in particular are its messengers. They weren't the ones who chose you, if you catch my drift. You two are already fighting the cults. I won't ask any more of you. But I just wanted to impress upon you the importance of that crystal. It must be returned to this cavern. We're able to defend it. Yan has a shard, so does Rabbit, and the virus he created. Beat the cults by all means, but they can be defeated at any time. If she gets her hands on these shards, reality as we know it could... who? I digress. I didn't just call you down here for doom and gloom. Are you sure? I just want to know who you're on about here. No, Nora was wrong. Mew didn't join you to protect you. It stayed away so you would grow stronger in its absence. You had lost your memories, remember? You needed to redevelop your battling skills all over again. But now, I think, you have proven yourself. There's a visitor here for you. An old friend. Just across the lake. It's waiting for you. Oh, is it time? Well, obviously I'm counting this as an encounter. If this is a Mew, right? Yes, it's an encounter. Because it's definitely going to be a static encounter. That's definitely one of a time. Okay, let's go. I don't want to get a Master Ball before I have to catch it. That's kind of... It's kind of oof. Is there a way to fail capturing it? Oh no, I'm scared. Oh, you sound adorable. Why is there so many... What is that? What is that? Delta Tangler? Spaghetti? What? Mew, yes. Mew, yes. It is time. It is time to catch ourselves a Mew. Let's see what this actually is, though, because it might not be a Mew. Or are you just gonna, like, join me? Oh no, we have to battle it. Okay. Are you serious? Are you serious? This is my Mew replacement? Okay. Hey, Mew. Hey. Please join me. Mew. Wow. Ice cream. I'm at least gonna pretend that I just got a Mew, okay? I'm at least gonna pretend. If nothing else, I'm gonna pretend that I just caught a Mew, okay? And that will hopefully relieve some of the pain of the fact that my Mew was randomized to an ice cream cone. Okay, so Mew chose to join you. That's fantastic. Now you have... Yeah. Remember what I said? Blah, blah, blah. No crystal. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. How do we trust you? Yappity, yappity. We've met a couple of people that weren't honest. Cult members. Blah, blah. I'm a bit offended you've waited this long to ask. Shouldn't take anyone. Blah, 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 blah. Come on out, pal. As you can see, I'm no cult member. I'm as scared of them as you are. Time to go. Your next stop should be the Amphitrite Gym. Poof. We're out of here. Yeah, he should have opened with the Victini thing. Probably. Some shadowy organization chosen by Arceus. He had a Victini. Go to the gym. Gym of unlimited power. Blah, blah, blah. We got an ice cream cone. So mad. I am so mad. Alright. Let's just get out of here. Real quick, like. Freaking ice cream cone, man. Freaking ice cream cone. What is this? Why do we have to have an ice cream cone for our legendary? I don't even know if I need to be right next to it to use Tesseract, but I think I do. Alright, so we battled everyone. An escape rope would have probably gotten me out of here. But I've come this far now, so screw it. Delta Ditto. That is a beautiful blob, and I love that thing. That looked great. That looked edible. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to say. I'm not going to eat Dittos. Well, actually. You know, I'm not going to make any promises, but I'll try not to eat Dittos. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm eating Dittos. What can I say? Okay, I'm excited for it. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's head to the Pokemon Center and call it an episode because I got an ice cream cone as my encounter. And I am still annoyed. Overall, though, this episode was kind of fun, I'm not going to lie. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!